of the town. They call us gypsies, tramps and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay the money down.
David!
Neil, how are you this morning?
I'm very well, thanks, David. I heard you singing Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves then, didn't I?
You did, my boy. And of course I used to be all of those things.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I was a travelling gypsy for much of the late 18th century. I was also a tramp back in the 50s for a short time, which unfortunately meant that I had to steal food, making me a thief. And of course you'll also know me by my stage name, Cher.
David, you're not Cher.
Not now, no, but I was, yeah.
What have you got planned for the rest of the day?
I'll be fulfilling my duties as security for Tang Ho. Yeah.
David, you're not responsible for the security of Tang Hall, just Tang Hall Smart, and more specifically, just the studio, remember?
It's not that simple, Neil. The Danger Man is a malevolent force, and his evil is far-reaching, so my security has to be equal to that.
Well, if he's really this dangerous and evil, should we not be getting professionals in?
I am professional! How dare you! How absolutely dare you! I keep logs, carry out perimeter checks, seal off areas.
David, you wouldn't have kept a log if I hadn't asked you to.
I was keeping a mental note, ready to jot it down when I get a minute to myself.
I haven't seen you leave that chair in days.
David is sitting at the heart of Tangle Smart. This is the centre of my security, and I rely on my eyes, amplified, staunch and maverick, to keep me tuned into what's going on outside of the studio.
Is your maverick eye not hibernating?
Not anymore, no. No, I had to wake it with a mixture of coffee and noise.
So you're back up to 3 eyes again?
I am. And I've been watching you very closely while your back is turned.
It's no good watching me, David.
Oh, but it is. You see, I study people, and I plot graphs in my head about the Danger Man's next likely move. We're all creatures of habit, my boy, and we can learn from these patterns and apply them to other situations.
So what have you learnt from watching me?
I've learned that you need to stop sticking your beak in and let David get on with his work. I've also learned that you need to grow a tail like David.
I'm not growing a ponytail, David.
We'll see. We'll see. Now, I need some supplies for my next shift. Can you grab me a gallon of vegetable oil, a box of nails, some tar, feathers, a box of matches, a ladder, bucket, bricks, and a hold-all of miscellaneous fish? Please! Don't get me any hake! Neil, it's not appropriate!
David, what are you planning?
I need to get some booby traps for the Danger Man. Get them set up, and I need to keep myself full of nourishment, protein and energy. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if booby traps are going to stop the kind of man that you describe.
Just let the professionals do what they do, and you do whatever it is you do, my boy. Now, have you seen anyone crouching outside?
Not today, no.
Good grief, he's changed his stance. Did you see a man with a clipboard and eyes all over his head?
Eyes all over his head?
Yes! Eyes all over his head, you banana that's good old brown and soft.
No, I haven't seen a man with eyes all over his head, David.
Then you're not looking closely enough. Tell me, are you using your amplified eye?
No, I'm not, David. I've got my own work to do.
Perhaps you need reminding what an amplified eye does.
It magnifies things.
Makes them bigger, Neil, bigger.
What's the same thing?
That most certainly is not. To magnify is to make something appear bigger, whereas my eye actually makes things bigger. David's just had an idea.
What's that then?
If I reverse my amplified high, I can make things smaller. If I can make the Danger Man smaller, he'll be less of a threat.
David, I'm not quite sure you've understood the meaning. Well, how...
Save it, Neil, please! David is onto something, and he needs complete silence, as well as that hold all of fish.
Right, I'll see you later on then.
I've lost my thoughts!
You were going to wear your amplified eye the other way around to make things actually smaller in real life.
Thank you, my boy. So much on David's mind. Easy to get sidetracked. You sidetracked me, but redeemed yourself. When you get my fish, I want you to get yourself a treat.
Thanks, David.
Now, David has work to do. So if you could get on with whatever you're doing in silence, we'll all be reading from the same page.
See you later, David.
Yeah, see you later, my boy. Emlyn, my boy. Papa has created something new. Then amplified high reversed. Yeah. Absolutely. We'll make the Danger Man smaller. Yeah. Oh, yeah.